matchup against Gunner and winning it so hard. Even doing so much as to force a first phase ban on that Bat Rider.
Yeah, he has done work.
All he has to do just complete it without getting caught out by the telekinesis. He does get out the BKB, but he's already taken so damage damage. The Satanic though starts healing him up, and Costabele's inside the Wukong's command, stuck and killed. Nouns without their Spectre don't have the damage any longer. They get off a Chain Frost, but again, it does no damage to these over-leveled and over-farmed heroes. Gunner jumped right back into the mid lane. He will be able to slight dodge. That was pretty nice, but he's out of remnants. He's out of remnants, and Quinn, he's gonna try and slow him down. The boundless shrug. Oh, another slight dodge, but he can't dodge at all. The rebound will catch him in the end. A fourth death for Nouns as Soniqs can go back to that Roshan again, back to finishing off that tier 2 that we were talking about.
Gunner out of remnants and Quinn out of mercy. He has none to spare for this Noun side. Furious about that upper bracket final. He says, I'm gonna put you in your place. I'm driving this game to the 3rd victory.
I can't help but wonder what could have been if they could have gotten the telekinesis into the Sinister Gaze. They needed the full chain stun. Otherwise, BKB Satanic.
You have to just force in there and gaze him. You have no choice. Like, you will not win this fight or the game otherwise.
Yeah.
They actually had that chance, man. Like, the only way they win these fights is they randomly get this lift into Stone Gaze on Nina. I don't think there's any other way to win it. They almost had it.
Yeah, check out that rune on Quinn.
I mean,
another one.
Naturally, when the gods are generous, they are very generous.
Double damages are a-flowing here in Game 3 for Soniqs. They've got a 23,000 net worth lead, a 2-game lead, and a best of 5. You really could not be feeling better about this series if you're Soniqs. Chance to be able to, once again, attend the International, represent North America. Z-Freak, nice steal with a boundless strike, a blink out into the trees, TP's out, keeps himself alive again. But it's, says a lot about the state of affairs when the best thing that is happening for Nouns is heroes not dying.
Well, we're about
and as I say that, well, Husky got a 4-staff. Sinister Gaze. They don't really have the damage to threaten to keep Soniqs at back at bay. Fada's got a shard BKB, and look at him strut in like a goddamn boss into the enemy base.
Looking for the high five. No one wants to give it to him. Give it to the enemy tower. That's one way to style on some foes.
Was that raise of a hand? Was that a high five? Was that a pin slap being threatened? Now
slapped them all.
They got slapped pretty hard. They are going to now lose a lane of barracks, if not much more. They do have buybacks, but what spells do they have?
Dire's middle tower is under
They have hope. The most powerful spell of all.
Whose ultimate is that? You need a prayer to get Moo out of here, and he just cannot get out. The stun's too quick, too fast, too much damage. The double damage, speaking of, Quinn going to work. The last bit of remnants of that one. Fixated on the tier 3. Nouns left powerless inside of their own base, huddled underneath the tier 4s. They get the telekinesis tossed back onto Quinn, but he still has the Aegis Slight and a jump away onto the remnant. Soniqs, maybe they got what they came for. They took a range barracks. 1.5 lanes of barracks down. Still 2 minutes left on the Aegis, so they can keep going. There's no reason not to.
Dire's middle barracks.
They got everything, man. 30,000 gold.
Radiant's top tower is under
Fada's soloing 3 heroes. You're in trouble.
This'll come in handy.
Dead it. Merciless Quinn. He just keeps going one after the other. He says again, go again. Go for that final blow. They're going to be immediately jumping on him. No. Does manage to get off the BKB, and Satanic once again heals up, off hitting the creeps. Keeps the Aegis intact. But with the BKB Satanic on cooldown, Soniqs probably not feeling so bold and full of bravado to end the game just yet.
So he shows a little mercy.
Or maybe just savoring the victory.
Could be. They could already be celebrating. That would be cocky. I don't think they are. Mentally, they probably feel like they won this game, though. They have 5 BKBs. You don't see that every day.
That's one way to secure the fights in the mid game.
Oh yeah. Jump in, 5 golden gods. This Nouns lineup does not feel well with spell immunity to begin with, let alone having it on everybody. Smells the blood.
Costa out of position. Husky can't even get off the frost shield before Costa dies, and he does not have a buyback.
No, he doesn't. Either way, I don't think it matters because I don't think Quinn cares about anything right now. He's just still for 30. Every ult in the book up. They're gonna win this game without even needing black holes, man. Like, that's what it feels like.
Seriously. Wow, this just had the chillest Enigma game ever. Tier 3 down. Wukong's command out. They're going to have to fight into it if they want to be able to fight.
Fada's in your face.
To stop the Megas, but look at Fada go! Freezing field, a double Kristalova kill to finish off the supports. Offering the high five, but nobody's there to receive it. They're all dead. They're all in the grave except for Gunner, who fights on with his BKB. Struggles just to be able to get a simple support kill. Throws out the remnants. Jumps up to the remnant that was at top lane. A slick little maneuver. And we'll keep him alive. But the base is crumbling around him. Deep Freak, top next. Costa back into play. Intermediate black hole doesn't actually get Costa Bile. He jumped over to the side. They went for Yawar, but on 1 versus 2, they can't actually kill Yawar. He fights back, beats them both back in. The break on Costa Bile, and that is going to be it. GG is called Soniqs. The 4th 3-0 TI qualifier final. Unbelievable.
These full sweeps, man. Just nobody can stop these teams once they gain momentum.